The chance of a wet spring is increasing across Australia as a major climate driver emerges in the Indian Ocean. ABC meteorologist Tom Saunders joins us now to tell us more. So, Tom, what changes have you observed over the past few weeks?
Ros, good afternoon. Well, the ocean temperatures across the Indian Ocean, they are shifting. Now, off the Horn of Africa, we've seen the sea surface temperatures drop over the past few weeks, while off the coast of Indonesia, the waters are currently warmer than normal. Now, that pattern is called a negative Indian Ocean Dipole. And to measure the index of the phase of the Indian Ocean, well, here's the graph. Over the last couple of weeks, the negative IOD index, it's dropped below the threshold. Now, if it stays below that threshold for another 6 weeks, officially 2025 will become a negative Indian Ocean Dipole year. And here we have the forecast. We can see that signal is actually expected to strengthen over the next month, Ros.
OK, so Tom, you've labelled this event La Niña of the West.
And that's because the impacts on Australia are very similar to what we see from a La Niña in the Pacific Ocean. So those changes in the ocean temperatures also affect the atmosphere, including an increase in westerly winds across the tropical Indian Ocean. Now that pushes moisture and convection towards Australian longitudes, which increases rainfall. This map shows the mean rain deciles during 9 previous negative Indian Ocean Dipole years through the winter and the spring. Now you can see that rainfall can be boosted across almost all of Australia. The greatest impact generally across the southeast inland. Rainfall averages decile 9. That means in the top 20% of years. So generally, just like La Niña, Ros, we do see an increase in rainfall.
So Tom, more specifically to this year then, how do you expect it will impact our weather?
Yeah, so not every event is the same, and there has been times in the past when a negative Indian Ocean Dipole has not increased rainfall, and that includes in 1990. So the best guide to the upcoming weather is the latest seasonal forecasts. So this is the latest Bureau 3-month outlook for spring, showing the chance of above medium rain. Well, there it is, pretty clear signal coming through, around a 70 to 80% chance of above normal falls through much of central and eastern Australia. Now, that's the Bureau's model. Looking at other global models, they also show that it's likely to be wetter than normal over the next few months. So, Ros, while a wet spring is not guaranteed, it is definitely the most likely outcome at this stage.